Right, friends. So we are tackling the Paleolithic era, the Paleolithic age. So Paleolithic age, we will not study from the perspective of archaeology or from the perspective of world. क्या world में क्या हुआ था? We are more concerned what has happened in India. Okay. So what is important for you is to know the sites, the Paleolithic sites. They are important from your prelims perspective. The Mesolithic site, the Neolithic site, चाल्कोलिथिक साइट, मेगालिथ के साइट्स कहाँ कहाँ है, तो उनके जो लिस्ट है, दीज ऑफ कोर्स विल बी गिवन टू यू, बट इट इज योर ड्यूटी टू गो थ्रू देम. Okay, so it is your duty that you go through them, you learn them, and then you're able to complete it in a manner which UPSC demands. So Paleolithic age को हम क्या कहते हैं? We say that it is also known as the Old Stone Age, and it is the longest and earliest period of human prehistory, which spanned roughly 2.6 million years ago to about 11,700 years ago. And human being followed the nomadic lifestyle, hunting and gathering of food and making simple tools out of stone, bone, and wood. This was the unique selling proposition or the unique selling point of the Paleolithic era. So they used different kind of tools, including choppers, hand axes, scrapers, and burins. What were burins? They were used for engraving and carving. So all these things are not important for your prelims. कुछ नहीं आएगा. पहले ही आपको बता दिया जा रहा है कि इसमें से कुछ नहीं आएगा, बिकॉज सी whenever if you look at any kind of material, it kinds of give you a padded content. Padded content का मतलब क्या है? It's basically that they will give you everything. They will not only extract the facts which are going to come in prelims, but मैंने आपको क्या बताया? Focus. Suppose this is the ancient history. Okay, ancient history का syllabus है ये. Focus on what? Focus on the sites, focus on the kings, focus on the eras or the timeline, the chronology. Okay, and then focus on what? Focus on the courtiers. कौन किसके कोर्ट में कौन इंपॉर्टेंट आदमी था. फोकस ऑन टेम्पल्स, फोकस ऑन लिटरेचर. ओके, एंड फोकस ऑन आर्ट एंड आर्किटेक्चर. सो if you focus on these things, then your prelims prep shall be completed. बाकी उस राजा ने क्या किया, उस राजा को क्या बोला, what did the king say to the courtier, you don't need to do that. Okay, it is just that I had to give you a notes, and which had to be on at par with other coaching institutes notes and other books. So some padding of content had to be done to give you some kind of knowledge, but these are never going to come in your prelims examination. Paleolithic में chopper use करते हैं कि burin use करते हैं या stone implement use करते हैं, how they are going to ask you? They will never ask you. So it is also my duty to inform you how to study. And this is not the way to study. Focus on these points, please. This is the syllabus. This is the focus areas. If you want, you can take a screenshot as well. The sites, the kings, the chronology, the countries, the courtiers, the temples, the literatures, and war. Okay, wars are also important. The wars that the king fought. Important war like Battle of Talikot, Battle of Tarain, okay, Battle at Narmada. These are important terms related to daily life, social life. Administrations are also important. Okay, so these are all you will focus. You will not focus on random stories that are given in different kinds of books. And as we go on, 2 3 4 दिन 5 दिन जैसे ही आगे हम बढ़ेंगे, you will realize the kind of notes that you will be given for ancient history. It will be very, very specific. Okay, I'll try to complete it via tables. ठीक है, तो ये चीज आप ध्यान रखिएगा. नाउ यहां पर क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है, माइक्रोलिथ्स. सो लेटर पेलियोलिथिक एरा और मीजोलिथिक एरा में देयर वेर implements known as microliths. Now this is important. And these microliths were used for a variety of tasks such as making arrowheads. So देखिए यहां पर मैंने एक स्टार मार्क किया हुआ है. I have made a star mark. I had made a star mark. So जहां जहां star mark है, just go through the notes and you will realize, okay, and you will realize that those are the important point. ठीक है. Yes, Mesolithic, but it developed in the later Paleolithic era. Okay, it developed when in the later Paleolithic era. अब यहां पर आप देखिएगा पेलियोलिथिक आर्ट इंडिया में क्या क्या थे. भीम बेदका, भीम का बैठका. इफ यू convert it into Hindi, क्लेश्ड Hindi, भीम का बैठका, you understand that which era it belongs to. Okay, a carved bone object from Lohanda Nala and an animal teeth with grooves from Kurnool. So this is important. And ऑडिटोरियम केव कहां पर था, भीमबेदका. So we have recovered artistic cum cultic activity. Artistic cum cultic, what does this mean? इसका मतलब वहां पेंटिंग्स भी मिले हैं. ओके, वहां पर क्या है, आपको पेंटिंग्स भी मिले हैं. एंड एट द सेम टाइम you have also recovered cultic, early cult behavior, early black magic behavior, early ritualistic behavior you have found from the Bhimbetka cave. Then Baghor, this is again important. मैंने क्या बोला था, sites important है. The sites are important. ये देखिए भीमबेटका, ये बाघोर. ओके, लोहांदा नाला, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, ठीक है. यस, तो लेट पेलियोलिथिक एरा में ही यू स्टार्टेड टू डेवलप द माइक्रोलिथ्स. करेक्ट. ओके, ऑलराइट. नोमैडिक लाइफस्टाइल था. ओके, नोमैडिक लाइफस्टाइल था, ज्यादा हम लोग नहीं बोलेंगे. ये साइट्स इंपॉर्टेंट डिफरेंस प्लीज, इसको मैंने मार्क भी कर दिया है. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. लोअर पेलियोलिथिक साइट्स में क्या है, दिदवाना. Now, Didwana is also known for something else. This came in your previous year paper as well. So, Didwana is known for what? Didwana is known for the Namak Lake. It is known for its salt lake. It came in 2021 paper. 2021 के पेपर में आया था. सेलाइन लेक है ये. Please remember this. Didwana, you will find the saline lake. Then Bhimbetka rock shelter. Hunsgi. Hunsgi is in Karnataka. Atirampakam, Tamil Nadu. Sanghao cave in Pakistan. Then Budha Pushkar lake in Rajasthan. Hiran Valley, Gujarat. Malprabha Ghat Prabha Valley in Karnataka. And Isampur in Gulbarg, Karnataka. Now these are important Paleolithic sites. Sites important है, मैं फिर बोल रहा हूं. Please remember this. The sites are important. Okay, ठीक है. And there is a very big archaeological site in Isampur. It's in Gulbarg district. Okay, and it's a basically a Paleolithic site. ठीक है. मिडिल पेलियोलिथिक साइट्स में कौन कौन से आ जाते हैं आपके, दिदवाना अगेन राजस्थान में. देन पोटवार प्लेटू, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. देन कम्स नेवासा, कल्पी इन उत्तर प्रदेश, एंड पाटने, इट इज इन तापी वैली. तापी तापी वैली आपको पता ही होगा अबाउट द तापी रिवर. सो तापी रिवर, इट विल फॉर्म द तापी वैली. अपर पेलियोलिथिक साइट्स अगेन ऑल दीज आर, बाघोर जिसमें आ जाता है, देन सांघाव केव, इट्स नॉट इन इंडिया, the Rohri Hills, the Balan Valley. I told you about the Balan Valley. Okay. Then Kurnool and, ठीक है, the caves. All right. Much, Chatla and Chintamanu Gavi caves. So these are also important. अब ये important आपके GS1 मेन से भी हो जाता है, because UPSC can ask that trace the evolution of cave paintings in India. So अगर आपको ट्रेस करना है फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग, सो यू विल हैव टू स्टार्ट विथ पेलियोलिथिक एरा. You will have to start from where? You will have to start from the Paleolithic era and then make your way towards the 9th and 10th century South Indian kingdoms who had commissioned the cave paintings, the Ajanta and Ellora caves. You can write, but you will start from the Paleolithic era. अगर बोलेंगे trace the evolution, so it becomes important. So अगर आप देखिएगा, ये वाला मैप बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये इंडिया का जो मैप आपको दिख रहा है, these maps are very important. So you see there is the Sanghao, then here is the Potwar Plateau. उसके बाद नीचे में आइएगा आप, यहाँ पर भीमबेटका, देखिए रिवर नर्मदा के पास है. अर्ली ह्यूमंस, दे हैड टू सेटल नियर द रिवर सोर्सेस. व्हाई? बिकॉज रिवर गेव वाटर, river gave life, river ensured fertile soil. Okay. If you go a bit deeper, Atiram Pakam in Tamil Nadu, see here. Then you have Pal Ghat. And here is the Malprabha Ghat Prabha Valley. Malprabha and Ghat Prabha are the tributaries of, any idea? Malprabha river is a tributary of Krishna. Okay. ठीक है, ये जो है कृष्णा रिवर जो है उसका ट्रिब्यूटरी है. इज इट क्लियर? ठीक है. या सो कृष्णा का राइट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी है घाट प्रभा. ओके, इट्स द राइट बैंक ट्रिब्यूटरी. राइट बैंक मतलब क्या है? जैसे कृष्णा फ्लो कर रहा है तो इट इज कमिंग टू कृष्णा फ्रॉम हेयर. ठीक है, तो ये कृष्णा है, ये कृष्णा रिवर है, इफ यू कैन सी. एंड दिस इज द माल प्रभा घाट प्रभा वैली. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट. मैप्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, मैप्स आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, सो प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस. ओके. यस, नहीं, उसके दूर है दोस्त, थोड़ा सा दूर है. इट्स नॉट एग्जैक्टली देयर ओनली, बट इट्स अ बिट फार. ठीक है दोस्त, ये इफ यू कैन सी, सो ऑल दीज एरियाज, दीज आर इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, सो ये बेलन वैली कहाँ है और मेहरगढ़ कहाँ है? दूर है. ओके, इट्स टोटली डिफरेंट डायरेक्शंस. यू कैन सी हेयर, देखो बेलन वैली इधर है, मेहरगढ़ कहाँ पर होगा? बहुत दूर है. ऑल राइट, इट्स नॉट लोकेटेड देयर ओनली. सो नाउ वी कम टू द मीजोलिथिक एज, जिसको ट्रांजिशनरी फेज भी कहते हैं. ओके, ट्रांजिशनरी फेज भी कहते हैं. 10,000 से 6,000 BCE के बीच में था ये. And it followed the Paleolithic age, which was the old Stone Age, and it was succeeded by the new Stone Age, the Neolithic age. Neolithic age का what is the USP, unique selling proposition, or the unique selling point? It is agriculture. Please remember, Neolithic age is called the revolutionary age. Why? Because agriculture was introduced. So ये Mesolithic age was the middle period. And here you have the transition from nomadic to semi-nomadic lifestyle as the climate warmed. पहले क्या था? Ice age. The climate was not very conducive for agriculture. Now the climate started to get warm. The sea level, it started to rise. Okay, that's one more thing that had happened was, so एक चीज आपको बताता हूँ. The Chinese tigers, okay, the Chinese tigers, they are the same tigers are found in Vietnam. The same tigers are also found in the same genetics. They are found in Indonesia, and they are found in Malaysia. So can you like think why the tigers will share the same DNA when Indonesia is an island? when Indonesia is an island, why they will share the same DNA with the Chinese tiger? So what had happened was, in the early days, the sea was very shallow. आज आज के डेट में हम देखते हैं ना, and it was very easy to swim long distances due to the shallowness of the seas. So it is said that the Chinese tigers, they made the journey via sea, okay, to different islands, because it was very easy to traverse because of the shallowness. And then what happened, as the world warmed, as the temperature rose, the basically the things around us, it started to get very warm and the sea rose. Okay, जो सी लेवल्स है वो राइज करने लगे. Okay. Okay. So Mesolithic tools जो है, it replaced Paleolithic tools with microliths, which were smaller and more diverse in shape. So this is important. Mesolithic settlement, there are evidence of more permanent. तो हम जो है अब we have shifted from nomadic life to semi-nomadic life. What does this mean? This means that earlier human beings, they used to traverse from one place to another. Within 6 months, within 3 months, they used to stay at one place for only 3 to 6 months. Now they started to live for extended period. Why? Because the places were now warm. The game, what do I mean by game? The hunt was a plenty. Lot of animals, they started to come, and then it became viable for us to stay at one place for a very long time. And this solidified into a proper sedentary lifestyle during the Neolithic age. Why? Because of the introduction of agriculture and the introduction of the concept of surplus. For the very first time in our history, we experienced surplus. पहले क्या था? Hunt and eat. If you did not hunt that day, you will go to sleep on an empty stomach. If you hunted, you would had a feast. So what we had a feasting and fasting methodology of eating. जिस दिन सुअर पकड़ लिया, जिस दिन मैमथ पकड़ लिया, उस दिन you had a party. But for 3 days you did not eat. Why? Because there was no hunt. You were not able to hunt anything. So feasting and fasting say we move towards storage and surplus in agriculture. Okay. So sites कौन कौन से हैं यहां देखिएगा. Sites again are important. भीमबेटका, बाघोर, सराय नहर राय and Pasra. All these sites are important. I'm saying it again. Any chronology you take, these sites will be important for your preliminary examination. So Bagor is in Rajasthan. Please remember this. This is the best documented Mesolithic site, and it has yielded evidence of microliths, stone tools, and bone implements. Then you have Langnaj, and this sites had microliths, pottery, and human burial evidence as well. Then Adamgarh. Adamgarh क्यों कहते हैं? Can you tell me basically the thought process of making this town named Adamgarh? Okay, yes, there are two different sites. आसपास है दोनों. Okay. नहीं, यहां पर समझिए कि आदम जो है, एडम से नाम लिया गया है. एडम वॉज द फर्स्ट ह्यूमन अकॉर्डिंग टू द बिब्लिकल ट्रेडिशन. एडम एंड ईव, इफ यू रिमेंबर. सो एडम से आदमगढ़ या एडमगढ़. वाई? बिकॉज दिस इज ऑल्सो द अर्ली ह्यूमन साइट. दिस इज ऑल्सो द अर्ली ह्यूमन. आदम खोर नहीं दोस्त, आदम खोर नहीं. Adam was the earliest human according to the biblical tradition. So the people, the Britishers, the colonialist archaeologists, they had named this Adamgarh or Adamgarh. So उससे क्या होता है? Because it is a very good representation of the early human life. Okay. Then you had Bhimbetka. It's again very important. Mesolithic rock paintings के लिए famous है. Cultic activity. Then you have Sarai Nahar Rai, and this site has yielded evidence of microliths and bone implements. So sites such as Sarai Nahar Rai in Uttar Pradesh and Damdama and Mahadaha and Chopani Mando, they were inhabited continuously. What does this mean? इसका मतलब है कि पेलियोलिथिक से ट्रांजिशन जब हुआ मीजोलिथिक में, then also people were living here, and when from Mesolithic the transition happened to Neolithic, then people were living here. Okay, so which is the oldest city? We say, which is the oldest city in the world? Can you tell me? कुछ आइडिया है ओल्डेस्ट सिटी के बारे में? इट इज Damascus. Damascus is said to be the oldest city in the world, but which is the oldest continuously inhabited city? Oldest continuously inhabited city में वाराणसी आएगा. Oldest city will be Damascus, Syria, and oldest continuously inhabited मतलब वहां पर लोग continuously रहते गए, कभी भी वो abandon नहीं हुआ, हमेशा आबाद रहा. So, okay, that will be your Varanasi. Okay. Obviously, see, what happens is that Western theorists, they don't take India into account. There is always a pro-Western bias. So they will talk about all the biblical sites, which is not correct. It is Kashi, 10,000 years old, whereas Damascus is a bit older, but it was abandoned, it was ransacked, and for a very long period of time, people, they did not live there. Then they came back, and then the city was again inhabited. So Damascus is the oldest city, but Varanasi is the continuously inhabited city. Then transition to agriculture, इसमें Chopani Mando is very important. You have Sarai Nahar Rai, Mahadaha and Damdama, which details the life of Mesolithic human. तो burials, grave goods. So grave goods क्यों दिया जाता था? For use in the afterlife, ताकि afterlife में they can be used. Okay, it's not reincarnation, so it's a different mindset or a different theory that people, they travel the afterlife and then they reach their destination. Reincarnation is rebirth. So why you will need all these things if there is a reincarnation? That's you have to think. Okay, all right. So formal burial practices with bodies in extended positions were done, and the presence of grave goods suggests rituals and a possible belief in afterlife. Afterlife belief and reincarnations are totally different. Please remember this. Afterlife is your soul is going through a journey, and reincarnation is your soul is coming into another body. And according to Hindu belief, there are 8.2 million yonis that you can be born in. है ना, उसमें से एक ह्यूमन लाइफ है, but there are 82 lakh other, if I'm not wrong, other yonis or other life forms that you can take a rebirth. But this is afterlife. So afterlife was also a concept with the pharaohs of Egypt. Okay, because they were given different kind of goods so that they can trade. Why the pharaohs were buried with gold? Because it was said that in the afterlife journey, the god of death, he used to ask for a toll, that okay, you give me some toll, then I'll let you pass. So the pharaohs, the soul of the pharaohs, they used to give the toll in the form of gold that they were buried with. So this is the whole thought process. Neolithic age main sites क्या है दोस्त? मेहरगढ़ is important, दम सदात, किले गुल मोहम्मद. So all these are after the invasion of Sindh, all these areas, they got the Islamic names. But still, if you will see, Sindhi culture predates Islam. Islam came in the 8th century, in the 9th century, basically. the consolidation of Islam in Sindh happened. But if you will see the Sindhi culture, it was a very old. Okay, and Mundi Gak. Okay, Mundi Gak. It will be a main site. So permanent settlement. Why permanent settlement? Because of agriculture. The people had now a chance to live a sedentary lifestyle. And like I had told you, this sedentary lifestyle ensured that civilization started to become complex. We morphed into kingdoms, we morphed into chiefdoms, we morphed into a hierarchy. Some people they got poor, some people they got rich. This was not the case in the Paleolithic era. Poverty as a concept, patriarchy as a concept did not exist during the Paleolithic era. The patriarchy, the subjugation of women, and the uh, concept of poverty, that some people will not have things, some people will have things, it started after agriculture. Human progress is linked to agriculture, yes, but it also had certain side effects that generally people who study sociology they look into it. कहां कहां से पॉटरी मिला था? दम सदात, देन मेहरगढ़, किले गुल मोहम्मद. प्लीज रिमेंबर दीज साइट्स, दीज आर इंपॉर्टेंट. उसके बाद कॉपर was also found in the Neolithic site and other metals. Regional variations में आप देखिएगा. So earliest and most comprehensive evidence of transition to food production. So we were doing something in the field of agriculture for the first time, and this led to surplus, which was not seen before. And this did what? This freed labor. Why? Because before this, all the people they had to be engaged in hunting. It required the labor of all the people. They could not specialize. Now, since there was surplus and a large population could be fed, so it freed labor, and this led to specialization. Some people they became mason, some people they became artisan, some people they became soldiers, some they became leaders. Okay. Okay, so Kile Gul Muhammad is important, Mundi Gak is important, and Dam Sadat. All these three sites are there. So ये sites important होते हैं. This is over. So Neolithic sites जो है ये आपको दिया हुआ है. You have Mehergarh, then you have Burza Home. So Burza Home जो है, this was the earliest Neolithic settlements. Pit dwelling कैसे याद कीजिएगा? What is the most important thing? The pit dwelling is the most important thing. Okay, please remember this. UPSC, it generally links Burza Home with the pit dwelling thing. 2021 prelims, they had asked this. Mehergarh, yes, it is the first site of wheat, barley, and millet. One of the first site, not the first site, but it is a site where extensive crops have been recovered. Then you have Chirand in Bihar. In north west Bihar, you have this place called Chirand, and there is evidence of early rice cultivation. Okay. Early rice cultivation. Then there is a place called Halur in Karnataka. Maski is again important for another thing. Maski is a Neolithic site, but it is also important for one other thing. Can you tell me? So there is a Maski inscription of Ashok. तो अशोक जो है उसका इंस्क्रिप्शन ब्रह्मी स्क्रिप्ट और प्रकृत लैंग्वेज में आपको यहां पर मिलेगा. ओके, सो इफ यू कैन सी a lot of Mesolithic, Neolithic sites later served as Mauryan, Gupta, and Magadhan sites as well. So continuous inhabitation by people. Okay. Then you have Piklihal. So Piklihal is in Karnataka. Then you have Sanganakallu. There was a rock shelter with painted motifs. So जितना याद रखिएगा आपके GS1 मेंस के लिए उतना आसान हो जाएगा. The more sites you will have on your fingertips, the more you can quote in the mains examination. Okay, so it is, हो सकता है कि prelims में ना आए and then you will say कि अरे मेरा time waste हो गया. My time is wasted. Why should I had gone for all these sites? But see, you are not only preparing for prelims, you are preparing for UPSC civil services. You are not only preparing for prelims. Prelims is just 30% of the whole thing. And na 50% is mains and then the rest is interview. So 30% of the exam के लिए आप ऐसा mindset मत बनाइए unless and until you have come here with the mindset that okay, first I'll clear prelims and then in the next attempts I'll see about my selection. Till then अगर आपको एक ही attempt में कुछ करना है, so it is very important that a integrated study has to be done with a view कि अगर मैं याद भी कर लूँ सराय नहर राय, अगर मैं याद भी कर लूँ दायमाबाद, if I remember संगनाकल्लू, it is only going to help me with my case and mains examination where I can quote. Okay, my competitor will be quoting two sites, I can quote five. Okay, so ऐसी बात नहीं है कि समय बर्बाद होगा अगर यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स में नहीं पूछा गया तो. ठीक है. Then you have Tekkalakota in Andhra Pradesh, Nagarjunakonda. Now Nagarjunakonda is also a very important site, okay, for later part of the history as well. Okay, Inamgaon. Inamgaon was a site in Maharashtra where neonate bodies were found, which talked about the high infant mortality during the early human history. Okay, because उस समय क्या होता था? There were no hospitals, anesthesia. People, they used to die. Childbirth was painful. There was no C-section. Then you have Utnur, and Utnur is in Andhra Pradesh. Then you have Payampalli, it's in Tamil Nadu. This is, see, in the seriousness index, these are mid-level serious. There is a good chance they will not come because UPSC has till now not dwelled into the Neolithic and the Paleolithic sites. But since UPSC has the propensity, I have given you the list. Okay. ठीक है. All right. देखिए मेंस के जो नोट्स हैं वो आपके इसी से बनेंगे. ओके, मेंस के जो नोट्स हैं थोड़ा सा पैडिंग करना पड़ेगा. ऑन द फैक्ट्स यू विल हैव टू ऐड सम इंट्रोडक्शन एंड कंक्लूजन. ओके. देन यू हैव ब्रह्मगिरी, अगेन एन इंपॉर्टेंट साइट. इट इज एसोसिएटेड विद द मेगालिथिक कल्चर. Adamgarh, we had studied just now, it's in Madhya Pradesh, and it is known for its rock shelters with painted motifs which depicted animals and geometric patterns. Then you have Kunal. Okay, Kunal is in Haryana. ये देखिए नियोलिथिक साइट से आप ऊपर देख रहे हैं, यहाँ पर दो इंपॉर्टेंट साइट है, मैं आपका ध्यान खींचना चाहूंगा यहाँ पर. वन इज बुर्जा होम ऑब्वियसली, द नेक्स्ट इज गुफकराल. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस. बुर्जा होम is important and so is Gufkaral. Okay, Burza home is important and so is Gufkaral. Please remember this. Is it clear? So both of these sites are Kashmiri sites. Okay, any more sites that you can remember in Kashmir? कोई और sites हैं that you can remember in Kashmir? कोई Indus Valley sites that you remember? Indus Valley site that you can remember. Burza home ठीक है, Gufkaral ठीक है. Burza home is fine and Gufkaral is fine. Any Manda or Mandu? So Manda, yes, Manda जो है, it's situated on the Chenab River near the Pir Panjal range, and this is the one of the northernmost limit of Harappan civilization. Northernmost site है Manda or Mandu. Some people they have written it as Mandu, but we call it Manda. Yes. अब इस तरीके से ये हमारा कंप्लीट हो गया. एनी डाउट्स डू यू हैव? एक बार जरा देख लेते हैं कौन कौन से थे। साउथ में देखिए पय्यमपल्ली है, यहाँ नागार्जुन कोंडा है, कुछ इसके बारे में आपको लग रहा है? कैन यू सी समथिंग? मांडा जो है, दिस इज एन इंडस वैली साइट, इट इज द नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट इंडस वैली साइट। शोरतुगई जो है, इट्स एन आउटपोस्ट बेसिकली, इट्स अ लापिस lazuli आउटपोस्ट, एन आउटपोस्ट फॉर ट्रेड विथ people from the north. Okay, so it is a trading outpost. It is the trading outpost. Okay, yes, lapis lazuli is basically taken out from the mines of Afghanistan. We can learn the map from tributaries and what more. देखिए, ट्रिब्यूटरीज अगर लर्न करना है, रिवर्स वगैरह लर्न करने हैं, सो यू कैन मेक निमोनिक्स। ओके, निमोनिक्स आप लर्न कर सकते हैं। बाकी दूसरी चीज ये भी है, रिवाइज करते रहिएगा। द मोर यू रिवाइज, द बेटर रिटेंशन देयर विल बी। और इसमें कुछ है नहीं, दिस इज ग्रंट वर्क, इसमें कोई मैजिक ट्रिक है नहीं। आई कैन नॉट टेल यू सम एबाकस टीयर ट्रिक। या तो निमोनिक्स बनाइए, उसको बार बार रिवाइज कीजिए, या एक पेन और पेपर लीजिए एंड राइट इट डाउन फ्रॉम मेमोरी। That is how it is. Okay, that is how it is. That is how toppers have done in the past. That is how it should have been done. Okay, so all right. हाँ, इंपॉर्टेंट साइट्स वो आपको दे दिए जाएंगे, उतना आपको सोचना नहीं है अबाउट की, टेंशन नहीं लेनी। बट दैट विल बी गिवन टू यू। ओके, सो जस्ट यू हैव टू लर्न। आपका काम है जो मिलेगा बस उसको आपको रट जाना है, दैट्स इट। इन हिस्ट्री आई एम टॉकिंग, नॉट अबाउट द कंसेप्चुअल सब्जेक्ट्स। इन हिस्ट्री वट एवर हैंड आउट्स आई विल बी गिविंग यू, आप उसको बस रट जाइएगा। और जितने साइट्स है, रिवर्स है, साथ साथ उसको समझ लीजिएगा, उसको 3-4 बार पढ़ लीजिएगा, सो दैट एटलीस्ट एमसीक्यू में याद आ जाए। एमसीक्यू में कुछ सपोर्ट मिलेगा ना आपको 4 ऑप्शंस का, सो याद आ जाए, दैट्स द ओनली थिंग। यू डोंट हैव टू रिमेंबर इट वर्बैटिम। अगर मैं 4 ऑप्शन दिखाऊं तो एटलीस्ट आप यू आर एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई, दैट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट। ओके, सो all these sites are important. You see here there is Chiran. Chiran में क्या मिला था? राइस कल्टीवेशन। So what is one thing common in all these sites? देखिए, मेहरगढ़ यहाँ पर है, किले गुल मोहम्मद यहाँ पर है, यहाँ पर है। ओके, सराय खोला यहाँ पर है, बुरजा होम गुफकराल मैंने बता दिया, बोथ आर इंपॉर्टेंट। बुरजा होम एंड गुफकराल, बोथ आर इंपॉर्टेंट। बताइए क्या है यहाँ पर? आप कुछ बोल सकते हैं, मेरे को बता सकते हैं? देखिए, ब्रह्मगिरी यहाँ पर है, मस्की इज हेयर, मस्की इज ऑल्सो व्हाट? अशोकन एडिक्ट साइट, अशोकन एडिक्ट का साइट है। वेरी गुड, श्रीवत्स हैज गॉट इट। ऑल ऑफ देम इफ यू विल सी, they are very near to the rivers. If you will see here, all of them are near rivers, river system के पास। Why? I again told you, fertile, good for agriculture, source of water. Okay, but this also proved to be disaster in certain cases when the river changed its course. So when the river changed its course, either it used to flood or it used to be a famine. दो चीजें हो सकती थी। सपोज आपका रिवर है, देर इज अ साइट, और रिवर वहां से जा रहा है, एंड यू आर लोकेटेड वेरी कन्वीनियंटली हेयर, exactly adjacent to the river, you are able to get all the benefits of the river. But what if river shifts this side? Then it used to be flooding. And what if river shifts this side? It means that now you don't enjoy the benefits anymore. The soil is not fertile anymore. The source of water is far away. Okay. So this used to happen, and this happened with the Ghagar River. People say that either it dried up or its route changed. Okay. Okay. Yes. So this is the thing. Yes. हाँ, ओके, तो ये चीजें आप देख देख सकते हैं। एनी क्वेश्चंस यू हैव इन द पेलियोलिथिक, मीजोलिथिक, नियोलिथिक एरा? आई होप नॉट। मेहरगढ़ इंडस वैली के पास है, यहाँ देखिए, मेहरगढ़ यहाँ लोकेटेड है, इंडस वैली ट्रिब्यूटरीज के पास। ओके, एनी डाउट दैट यू गाइज हैव? नो डाउट? ओके, मैं फिर आई एम क्लोजिंग दिस चैप्टर। अरे भाई, अभी पढ़ना है।